Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Acara kami menyediakan banyak bahasa. Silakan lihat suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Food this good should be enjoyed softly with music, a little fire perhaps. This is wonderful.
Cooking with vegan chef Cary Brown, part 2 of 2, Vegan Beef Stew. Continue watching. We have more for your taste buds.
Vegan, dare to join the trend. They bet you can't?
On the idyllic island of Guam, you often hear the warm and kind-hearted people greeting one another with "Hafa day," which means hello in the Chamorro dialect. I am Arlene. Nature has blessed Guam and its neighboring islands with an abundance of flora and fauna, mountains, caves, white sandy beaches, and turquoise waters. The people in Guam know that just as nature takes care of us, we also have a responsibility to take care of nature, and that you too are doing your part through your vegan lifestyle. May God bless you. Welcome to our show, Cooking with Vegan Chef Cary Brown, part 2 of 2, Vegan Beef Stew. Today, we are honored to have vegan chef Cary Brown on our show. Vegan Chef Brown has been a guest presenter on our show on many occasions.
It's an overwhelming feeling.
Vegan Chef Brown has a decorated career in the arts as a writer, producer, and director, spanning the past 4 decades and won numerous commendations, including 3 Emmy Awards. A chef mostly by passion and hobby, after serving as a volunteer to cook vegan meals for 15 years at the Veteran Affairs hospitals, and teaching healthy and safe cooking to children and their families for the Los Angeles County Office of Education, he is now retired. Vegan Chef Brown, who is now in his 80s, currently serves on the Regional Patient Advisory Council of Kaiser Permanente Hospitals. He has successfully supported a bill to supply vegan meals to school children and has provided vegan recipes to the chef at his local Kaiser hospital. In addition, he has written over 700 reviews for Google Maps and always includes vegan food information. Last week, we had the honor of having vegan chef Cary Brown on our show, where he cooked roast vegan chicken and a vegan pate using the vegan chicken roll. Today, he will demonstrate how to cook a vegan beef stew with this vegan meat.
If you remember from our previous episode, we started out with a long piece of chicken roll. I call it chicken roll. It's really wheat meat. And we've been using pieces of it for different purposes. The first piece was used as a baked dish. The second one was a pate. And now we're doing the third one, which is a stew. So let's take a look. To begin with, we're going to cut into this roll. Incidentally, what we're doing here will probably feed about 10 people. So adjust accordingly. Stew is nothing more than vegetables and vegan meats cooked at a moderate temperature, around 212 degrees, and browned a little bit, braised a little bit, mixed with a little olive oil and some balsamic vinegar. Okay. We're going to take these pieces and just drop them into the pot. I got a second piece here. Now remember, you can make these recipes as large or as small as you want. Just scale it up from whatever numbers that we gave you. So much for the vegan meat. We're going to put some veggies. Now these have already been washed. And we're just going to drop them right in. That's potatoes, peppers, these are sweet peppers. Very nutritious, but most of all, they just have this wonderful mild bite. And they're just fun to eat. I like to eat them. And I find that the little ones have a little bit sharper flavor than the fully grown ones. I can't tell you why, but I can tell you how good they are. I'm taking the seeds out of each one. There's very little seeds in these. They look more colorful, more fun to eat. You eat with your eyes as well as your taste buds, and that's a good combination. So make things pleasant to look at. And one last one. Boy, a lot of peppers here. Okay, now the biggie. This is fennel, kind of a licorice taste to it. All parts of it are edible, but you should really cut off this bottom part because it's really very difficult to chew or process. I'm going to save these for later and put that into the stock pot. Now, I'm going to cut these into little rings. The longer you cook fennel, the milder it gets. So when we're stewing it, as we are going to be doing in a moment, you'll find that it's pleasant, interesting, kind of like an onion, but a very different flavor from a different family. Now we have some carrots out here. These are just small colored carrots and parsnip. You notice I'm not peeling these. I don't peel the carrots. I don't peel any of the vegetables, but I do wash them very carefully. The reason for that is that most of the food value is right inside that skin that's on top of the vegetable, right on top of the parsnip. And the same thing for a carrot and even a potato. So that combination, you get far more nutrition, greater benefit of your food. Okay, and last but not least, some shiitake mushrooms. I'm using dried ones, this one, because they're already pre-cut. Now, for liquid, white grape juice, great stuff. I'm going to put just a little bit in here to warm everything up a little bit. And then we're going to add some seasoning. This is vegan's beef flavoring. It has no beef in it. It's made with autolyzed yeast. Very healthy, very good, but it does taste remarkably like beef. And that goes on top. And this is a mixture of basil, thyme, and oregano. It's known in the West as Italian seasoning, but just a good mixture for foods. And it tastes really terrific. Now I'm going to pour the rest of the white grape juice into this pot and mix everything up just a little bit. And to that we're going to add about a tablespoon of vegan's Worcestershire sauce. Maybe even 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Okay, very little. This is balsamic vinegar which has been distilled just to get rid of the liquid part of it. It has no alcohol content, of course. and a little bit of olive oil just to make the world a better place. Nothing is bad with olive oil. Okay, now we mix the pot, and then we cook the pot. Whoa. Now this cooks until the vegetables are soft, which generally takes 1 to 2 hours, depending on your temperature and how big your pot is and that kind of stuff. But quite honestly, it'll be a wonderful mixture, and then you serve it. Now the liquid will thicken up and get reduced, or if you want it even thicker, you can add a little bit of flour or cornstarch. But I generally don't. There we are. And we turn the fire on. And see you in a couple of hours.
Vegan leader, hurry up to lead people to righteousness.
Noble viewers, we will now take a moment to express our gratitude to the heroic volunteers. They dedicate their precious time and efforts to saving others during natural disasters such as bushfires, earthquakes, floods, and volcanic eruptions, often putting their life and safety at risk. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. We will be right back. Welcome back to our show, Cooking with Vegan Chef Cary Brown, Part 2 of 2, Vegan Beef Stew.
Well, welcome back. Been about 3-4 hours, depending on how long you like to stew your food. I like to do it for a long time, so 3 good hours anyhow. Let's see. Oh. Whoa, going good there. Turn that off. The best part of stewed foods is eating them. All the vegetables have gotten soft in here. The vegan meat has gotten soft. Now we left the pieces of wheat meat large so that you get a knife and fork to cut them in. It's kind of like fun. Now again, 1 or 2 pieces of vegan meat and the vegetables, you have a very healthy meal that is going to be delicious. I'm going to take just a bit of stew out of here. Got all your vegetables, vegan meat. Mushrooms and carrots and all kind of good stuff. Now I like to add some magic, some spices to everything. So the first thing we're going to do is put a little flour right on the top. These are little pickled artichoke hearts, gives a little spiciness to the meal. And then some cooked chestnuts. And they've been steamed. Look good, huh? I'm going to find out. Take this. I know I'm only supposed to take 1 bite, but I'm going to go for 2. Food this good should be enjoyed softly with music, a little fire perhaps. This is wonderful.
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the vegan beef stew, the ingredients are vegan chicken roll or soy meat, wheat meat, or pea protein, potatoes, bell peppers, fennel, carrots, parsnips, sliced dried shiitake mushrooms, white grape juice, beef flavoring, vegan, Italian seasonings, basil, thyme, and oregano, 2 tablespoons of vegan Worcestershire sauce, vegan balsamic vinegar, olive oil, garnishing, edible flowers or decorative vegetable carvings, boiled chestnuts.
I am all about animals and animal-human relationships. My goal is to inspire people to care for animals and to remember that they are sentient beings in need of our love, care, and protection. Linda Bell, vegan.
Enlightened viewers, we hope you have enjoyed watching Vegan Chef Brown share his deliciously nutritious recipes using vegan chicken rolls. He has shown us how we can adapt these recipes to cook wholesome meals for family and friends. We thank Vegan Chef Brown for his kind generosity and time in presenting these recipes. Up next is Diligent Group Meditation to Protect Ourselves and the World, Part 6 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples. May God's immense love fill your hearts with peace and happiness every day.
For free international vegan recipes and for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/VEG and suprememastertv.com/schedule.